want to first start off by saying one of these years I'm going to get the best of videos in January. I'm going to work on that. But for today's video, it's the best of 2017, and I'm going to call it part 1 because I'm going to do skincare and hair first, and then I'm going to do makeup because I got a lot of makeup and that's going to be a little bit longer. This will be the second year for my best of videos for that prior year's results. And how I do it is it's only for products that I've either purchased or were giving in that current year. So if I do have other items that were from the prior year to the best of year, I'll make sure I let you know that. But it's really just to focus on that current year. So we're going to focus on 2017. Let's first get started with hair. Hair first. Now, if you are a frequent watcher of this channel, you would know I really don't do much to my hair. I just leave it alone. And I think as a result of that, it grows. My top hair care brand and products were from Luque, the Japanese brand. The top product within this brand that I have to do every single time I wash my hair, every single time I wash it at home, it's the Deep and Light Scalp Cleansing. Now, I have never touched a scalp cleansing product in my life on my head at all. But there's something about this. I do my little rose and I massage it in. The smell, here's where the experience comes into play. The smell for this, it's like you're in a spa. I massage it in and I actually leave it on for probably about a good 15 minutes. I rinse my head and I'm telling you, it feels so clean. Not that squeaky clean where I think hairdressers state if it's squeaky clean, that means your hair is stripped. It is a clean feeling on the head that is just, I can't even describe it. It is so incredible. So my hair feels very clean already. Then I go in with the shampoo. Now I use the Wake Up and I use the Nighty Night. So either one of these two formulas will work for my hair. I won't use their line that has the protein in it because I only want to focus on hydration. And then I just move on to their hair treatment. And this is their version of their hydration conditioner. It's like a conditioner and a hair mask in one. It really does hydrate my hair, hydrate the ends. And then, I mean, it's just easy to blow dry, easy to flat iron. I'm loving it and I'm sticking with it, and it is definitely, of course, moving into 2018. Next up is body. Now I don't have a item that I used in 2017 for my body. I just pretty much stick to using what I have already in my current collection. That is going to be another thing you're going to notice me kind of saying in these videos is I'm shopping a lot from my stash. So I have been using up all my body lotions, but the one repeat body lotion, and I'm pretty much just going to stick with it because it works. It's from the brand CocoaCare, and this is their Cocoa Butter Cream. I have spoken about this before. It's been in my empties, but it's been prior to 2017. This is a huge tub. Almost done with it. I already have reordered. I always purchase this off of iherb.com. It's about $4, $5, really inexpensive. It moisturizes me from head to toe. I even put it on my feet. My feet are nice and soft, and I'm just going to stick with that. Now we're going to move on to skincare. Now, same thing with skincare. A lot of the categories I am using up products that I already have in my current stash. One area that I made a huge dent was the cleansers. So I don't have a favorite cleanser, and that's the first step I want to talk about. But what I wanted to do is to show you, we're talking years, like 3 years, probably 4 years worth of cleansers. This is the last of it. 2018, this is the last of the cleansers. We're talking samples, and then I'm done. I don't have any other sample cleansers, and I'm just working with my full size. So I have a sample in the shower, and then I have a full size, and I just rotate every single day. Moving on to face wipes. You might know what it is. Simple Micellar cleansing wipes. I actually did a video where I compared this one to Burt new Micellar wipes. Now, simple is kind of funny. because if you wear makeup, and I'm going to say you don't even have to wear heavy makeup, but they're regular wipes that, I don't remember what color the package is, but it's just the regular wipes. Those wipes I feel do not take off any makeup. We're talking you just need to be having on nothing, or you just want to take off your sunscreen, whatever you have on your face. But the Micellar wipes, that's why I was skeptical when I first picked it up. I'm like, these aren't going to work. The other ones didn't do anything. Boy, was I mistaken. This took everything off. And we're talking eye makeup too. I just barely need to use some eye makeup cleanser. I am still using the Burt Bees, but I have backups already of these simple. Next up is a face mask. Now I do a face mask every night. Every night. Doesn't matter where I'm at. Doesn't matter if it is if I'm on vacation, I will do a mask. My all-time favorite face mask, and I actually have two. Those I've been using for years. So really nothing for 2017. I had a favorite face mask from 2016 that I was using by Perlice, but it's harder for me now to get my hands on that brand. For last year, the brand I was pretty much always picking up as far as their face masks, it just so happens they're at Walmart and they're very inexpensive. It's by the Korean brand, SOO AE. This just happens to be the new one, the V-Line Chin-Up Mask. So this is going to be lifting and firming. It's like a compression type mask. So I'm dying to use this now. Now that I'm filming this video, I can finally use this tonight. But when you go to Walmart, there's like a little section with the mask, and there's all different types of masks. And I already know that the SOO AE brand is going to work well for me. They're like a couple dollars, $2, very inexpensive, and I just get different varieties, and I'm done. I do have a favorite exfoliator that I discovered last year. It's not new on the market, but it's new to me, so I'm late to the game. But it's good. I got to give credit where it's due. It wowed me. First use, I was hooked. This is from Tarte. It's their friction stick. Now this is just a sample because it came in a sample set. And I mean, I tried to get every last bit out of this. Now, what I love about this is it's like a cleanser. Now that's how I kind of figured it out, is it cleanses my skin at the same time that it's exfoliating. And I thought, you know what's so good about this is I can travel with this and I don't even have to take a cleanser with me and an exfoliator. I just have everything in one and I can use it in the morning, so both AM and PM. So I was all excited about this. I never got around to buying like a full size. And when I went to go buy a full size in November, well, something happened, and that's going to be another video. And then I am no longer purchasing from Tarte. Again, that's going to be another video. So I am going to say goodbye to this. And I frankly am going to be using what I always have been using and what I do recommend as well. Is by Kate Somerville. This goes into my empties pretty soon. And the reason why I have it in this is because I cut it. So I'm going to give you a little bit of tip early. I thought I was done with this tube, but I cut open my tubes and look how much was still sitting in there at the bottom. Look at that. I couldn't even get any more out, and then I opened it and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Look at how much is still in there. This is a great exfoliator. You only need just a tiny bit, and it really cleanses the skin, exfoliates the skin, gets the dead skin off. Also from Skin Food, their black sugar mask wash off, and you can get those in the packs if you want. One of those packs, which is the sample pack, just to try it out, that can last a good 2 weeks. That is really good too. Full size, and I believe you can now get Skin Food at Ulta. It comes in like a small ice cream type Ben & Jerry's container. Absolutely fabulous. So I knew that I wasn't going to miss this. It is what it is. Next category is, it's a good one. I'm excited for this one. This is Face Mist. Move over, Mario Badescu. Rose water spray, because a new one is here to stay. That rhymes. Didn't know that. This is from SOO AE. This is the Revitalizing Rose Mist. So I picked this up at Walmart. I'm telling you, Walmart got the good stuff. This is absolutely incredible. I cannot say enough how hooked I am on this. And guess what? Now they have it in cucumber. Oh, Mario's cucumber. Have another competitor. Now it says at the bottom, I want to read this to you. Capturing the potent revitalizing benefits of the Provence rose, strawberries, and raspberries to replenish the moisture, soothe, and refresh your skin. This is a giant bottle, 6.76 ounces, about $6 and some change at Walmart. The mist. I'm telling you, when I'm silent for periods, which isn't very often, you know it's good. Perfect mist. The smell. But here's what sold me. I was using this in the morning, and I'm running around in the morning, especially if I have to take my son to school. So I'm running around, I'm trying to get him ready for school, breakfast, everything, doing my skincare. And I remember I sprayed this on my face and then I went off. I probably was trying to go make breakfast. And I remember when I go back to the bathroom to finish my skincare routine, I was like, oh, my face still feels hydrated. What was that? What did I use? It was this. Same thing. Every time I used it, my skin felt so hydrated. So then I started to use it also with makeup. So kind of just replacing the Mario a little bit, you know, just spray it on before I do my makeup, before I put on my primer. That's actually what I like to do, is always use some sort of a refreshing spray. And I'll spray it throughout the day. Sometimes I'll use it at night. I'm telling you, this is so hydrating. Hydration with me is key. That is absolutely fantastic. It knocks Mario Badescu's out of the water. And it's a little bit cheaper. Or excuse me, I actually don't like to use that word, cheaper. It's a little bit more affordable. So definitely, highly, highly recommend that. If you have not tried it, get on over to Walmart and pick it up, and also pick up the cucumber, because that one is just as good. Now, I don't have a favorite toner. I pretty much always use the one toner. If you have been watching the channel and my skincare videos, it's the Neutrogena Pore Refining Toner. Neutrogena toner is always here to stay. That one really just cleans out my pores. It will help reduce the appearance of your pores, and it's temporarily. It's not going to be like, you know, so then you're going to be like, oh, the pores are shrinking. Definitely want to know more about the Neutrogena toner. Definitely look in the skincare playlist. I go into detail about it. It is still, will always be my #1 AM toner. Next category is going to be essence, and I actually added something else. I put first treatment essence as well as a booster, and I added a booster because that is a new step I added to my skincare routine for both AM and PM, and I am very happy with it. So that's something new that I started last year, and it just so happens I came across the product. It's from Secret Key, and it's their skin booster. It actually says that, and it's just a boost of hydration, a boost of pretty much whatever you're trying to tackle with your skin. I picked up a new skin booster from a different brand. So that's the one I'm using right now in the AM. It's okay. I'm still kind of getting a little bit acclimated to it, but I really do like the Secret Key one. And again, I've already finished it, and I believe I have talked about it in my empties. So you can, what you can do is for any product that I'm talking about, if you want more information, go to the front header of the channel, and in the search field, type in the actual product name, and then any video I've talked about it, because I will list it in the info box. Everything's listed in the info box. And then that video pertaining to it will pull up. So I believe I have talked about the skin booster, and you can watch that video and get some more information on it. Moving on to a serum. I did start a new vitamin C serum last year that I'm very pleased with. Now, I have always been using for the longest time the OST, it's a Korean vitamin C serum, and it was 20%, and they had another one that is, I think, 21.5 or 22%. I was going to pick up the higher concentration of the OST, but then I have stumbled across this one. This is from Timeless. It's their 20%. It's vitamin C, but it's also got E and ferulic acid serum. So really have been liking this. I kind of figure with the antioxidants added along with a concentration of the vitamin C that it's going to be very helpful for me. But one thing I noticed about this serum, and this is probably I think my third bottle, is I hope it shows on the camera. Yeah, it does. Here it is right here. What I noticed with the OST is I would seem to go through that bottle fairly quick. I don't have to use as much because it's a liquid formula. It's concentrated, the liquid, but I don't know what it is. I put 3 drops on and I mean, it just goes all over my skin. I can press and pat it and I'm done. So I don't seem to go through this bottle as fast as I did with the OST, and the price is just about the same. So again, that's how much I have left, and I'm very pleased with this. So I'm just gonna stick with that vitamin C. Next up is a face oil. Now that's another category where I was going through all of my face oils in my my stash, and I used up Tarte Maracuja oil, another one from South Africa, I can't think of the name, I think it's Marula. I was finishing up that. I just happened to stumble across this oil, not only at my local TJ Maxx, it's their evening primrose oil from the brand Plant Life. And Plant Life is actually based where I happen to live in Orange County, California. It's based out of San Clemente. And I love their oils in general. You know, like when you find an oil, essential oil, and you just want to kind of stick with it, their oils, for some reason, just really work well with my body and just with my whole chemistry. So I do enjoy their oils. So I saw this and I was like, well, $6, an evening primrose oil. I already take an evening primrose oil, but in pill form as part of my daily vitamins. So I figured, let me go ahead and try this. It's a carrier oil as well, so it will help pull down the other ingredients. I have been loving this. Still trying to learn about what the evening primrose oil will really do for my skin. I think just from studying up on it, it's offering like a lot of the minerals, a lot of vitamins, kind of balancing my skin out, which is good. And so yeah, I'm very happy with it, and it's something I would recommend. My next category is a face gel, and this is because I was always using the aloe vera. I would use my aloe vera gel and I mix it in with my rosehip oil at that time because it would help the oil sink more into the skin. But last year I came across bamboo gel. This is a bamboo sap, but in a huge giant tub. Look at the packaging. I mean, it's so cute. I dig my finger in there every morning. This is another product. I've even have said this too. I'm silent. Oh. The height, I was like, I can't even talk. The hydration that you get from this. And I mean, I stick a clean finger in. I mean, it's just like big glob on my finger. And then I take my oil and then I go like about 4 drops in and just press and pat it. I get it all down my neck. I get my ears. I mean, I get it everywhere. This is so good, and I will never, ever stop using that. I'm so happy I came across that last year. We're talking hydration levels through the roof. And especially if you have very dry skin, I think you will definitely benefit from that, from the Face Shop. So highly recommend that item. Moving on to a face lotion. I'm just kind of going in the order almost of like how I would apply my skincare in the morning or at night. Next is a Glow Moisturizer from Kate Somerville. So this is another item from Kate. It's like, is there ever a Kate item I don't like? I didn't like her last one that I reviewed, but this one, out of control. This will add that glow to your skin in that natural way. You know how there's these products where they're like, oh, here's an item that's going to add glow and radiance, and it might have some gimmicky glitter in it or something, and it's really not going to benefit your skin and really make your skin glow. This will do it because it is actually a skincare item. It actually has the ingredients to help shed the skin, turn over the cell turnover, which is the glycolic acid. So if your skin is like mine and it really likes glycolic acid, you will love this lotion. It will just make your skin come alive at its own time. It's not going to happen overnight, but it will start to work on your skin. Another item I have done a complete dedicated video to, so you're welcome to watch that to get a little bit more information on that product. Moving on to sunblock. Now this might not also come as no surprise if you've watched the channel for a while. ByBare UV Aqua Rich Watery Essence SPF 50. This is the one I want on my face. Absolutely zero white cast on my skin, so I definitely appreciate that. And it's also a sunscreen that you can put on that will also work with your makeup, and that seems to be what a lot of consumers seem to say. I can't find a sunblock that's going to work before I put on makeup, or it makes me look really greasy, or it has a white cast, or it breaks me out. I think that that's another one that's very high with people, is that it's going to break me out. But for 2017, highly recommend the ByBare. Sometimes you can find the ByBare brand in either Japanese or any type of Asian supermarket. That's sometimes where I tend to see mine, but otherwise I just order it online. It gets to me fast. It's very inexpensive. I always purchase it in a 2-pack, and it's about $20, so $10 each, and I'm fine with it. I'm not purchasing, moving forward, I have not purchased any type of what I would say like American, Western type sunscreen. I do have an eye cream that I recommend. Now only this one because it has, I feel, worked the best for my under eye area. Not only offering, I would say, the hydration, but it works so good in the morning especially that I can probably might be one of the reasons why my concealer doesn't crease underneath my eyes. And this is the samples that I tend to just get from the counters at Ulta. Genevieve, is that how you pronounce it? I think that's how you pronounce it. Lift Multi-Action Eye. It's the lifting and firming eye cream. This is really good. It's the one with Kate Winslet in their advertising, and I've been just using it. They gave me a couple. I just noticed every time I would go, they would just give me a sample, and I would just use it morning and night. And this is the one where I really kind of felt a difference underneath this area in my eye. It just felt hydrated, and I can put makeup on afterwards, and it just doesn't seem to be slipping and sliding, and just melts right in. I really like it. Other than that, as far as a favorite, oh my goodness, I have to have it eye cream last year. That's really the only one that really where I could see a difference. Because I think with eye cream, it's very hard. I probably am still searching for that. Wow, eye cream, does it ever really exist? But that is the one that I always kept in the back of my mind, like, I want to use the sample again, even though I'm using another eye cream. That is the one I always pulled out to use, again, AM and PM. Moving on to eye makeup removal. So this will just be taking the makeup off at night. Really, no, nothing there. Same, using what I have in my stash. For some reason, I had a lot of eye makeup remover. What comes to mind immediately in my head from the drugstore is Almay, the dual phase one that you shake up. And I had a couple Neutrogena ones, but the Almay one I really loved, and the one by Simple. They also have a dual phase one too. I believe the Simple one came out last year, the beginning of the year. So you shake it up, very inexpensive too, can get it at any drugstore, and that removes eye makeup very well. So just using, again, what's in my stash. Last item category I want to talk about is my Cellular Water. And the reason being is because it's what I would say an old makeup artist staple that I could never get my hands on. And then when I could get my hands on it, it was always so expensive that I'm like, don't even bother with it. But now that it's so easy to get my hands on it now, I can't put it down. It's Bioderma. I have the huge blue bottle. I just picked this up last year at a makeup show. And this one is more for dry skin, so it's going to hydrate. So that's the one that I picked up. Not only does this water get every last crap of makeup off the face, I'm talking every little bit, including eye makeup. That's the first thing I noticed too with the eye makeup is it doesn't sting my eyes, and it just, everything comes off. Everything, lash glue, makeup, waterproof, doesn't matter, all off. And everything comes off on the face as well. So I definitely can understand why this is such a huge favorite amongst people. Now, there are a couple things I would love to change about it, but you know, I'm not Bioderma. But what I would like to do is, for some reason, the bottle, this cap doesn't come off. So it's, I don't know what's up with that, because it's hard to pour this back in here. So what I've just had to do is I'm just going to use a syringe. I have one of those that I picked up at Daiso. They have the syringes and you can just pour the liquid in. Once I'm done with these, I'm not just going to wait for a makeup show to pick it up. I have just discovered this now at my local Japanese grocery store. In their beauty section, they sell the entire Bioderma line. So, and the prices is just about the same as if I was picking it up at the makeup show. It seems to be so easy to get them online even, or at your local stores. And so I'm happy about that. But Bioderma, definitely, that is the water that just blew me away last year. And that's it. That's my part one, hair, skin, and body for best of 2017, the items that have made me speechless. Again, it takes a lot to get me there. Part two will be coming up, and that will be all makeup. I have a new couple categories I have added as well, and we will go from there. That one probably will be a little bit longer. I know it will be. It's a lot, but it's definitely worth the wait. So thank you for waiting. Again, I will try and get these up in January. Let's see how 2019 works. But thank you. Thank you very much for at least your patience. Thank you very much for watching and supporting the video and supporting the channel. I always appreciate that. I hope you all have a wonderful day or evening. And as always, I'm going to see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.